Hi, I'm Zach and I like movies. Hey everybody, and thanks for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. So if you've been on my channel for some time now, you know that I like to do this thing called Blu-Ray pickups, where I go out to buy a new Blu-Ray and you come with me. Well, I haven't done that in a little bit, and I feel kind of bad that I haven't taken you guys out to buy some Blu-rays with me because I haven't stopped buying Blu-rays over the past few weeks. I've just been kind of busy. I haven't really felt like pulling my phone out while I've been at Walmart. I've just, not really been in the mood. And with Christmas coming up, I still have to buy some Christmas gifts. Actually, I have to buy all my Christmas gifts. So I'm going to slow down on the Blu-ray pickups for a little bit. So you can kind of call this a hiatus, I guess. It's definitely not the end of Blu-ray pickups because I'm still going to do the Blu-ray pickups. I love doing the Blu-ray pickups. The Blu-ray pickups are just not going to come back until next year, if I'm being honest with you. So until the year 2020, when we get more Blu-ray pickups, I thought I would show you the Blu-rays that I have picked up over the past month or so, because there's quite a few of them. And I just want to sit back, relax, and have a nice conversation with you guys about all these movies. If you'd like to talk about these movies with me, I welcome you to do so, and I'd love for you to do so. Just comment all your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below as we go through all these movies. Let me know what you think the best pickup was, or what did you pick up over the last month or so. I'd love to get a conversation started with you down in the comment section below. And with all that out of the way, let's just jump right into it and start talking about all these movies that I've been picking up. And we'll start with the movie pile I have here of the ones that I have not watched yet. I picked up a couple titles that I have heard are good or that I've been interested to check out, but I haven't watched yet, so I don't really have any opinions on them. So without further ado, let's get into this pile. It's not as big as the other pile we've got over here. So the first one up is Murder on the Orient Express. The cast for this looks stellar. The trailers for this actually looked really good. It was kind of looked like a fun whodunit, which I just saw Knives Out, more on that a little later, which was another fun whodunit. So I wanted to check out Murder on the Orient Express. I haven't seen it yet, so I have no thoughts or opinions on it yet, just that it looks really good and the cast looks stellar. Next up, we have the Martin Scorsese classic, Goodfellas. Now, I bought Goodfellas because I wanted to watch it before The Irishman came out, and now The Irishman is out, and it's on Netflix, and I still haven't watched that yet. So I want to watch Goodfellas before I watch Irishman. I just haven't found time yet. Joe Pesci, who I only know from Home Alone, he'll forever be Harry to me. It'll be interesting to see him in this movie. And we got Robert De Niro. Yeah, so I hear nothing but good things about this movie as well. Looking forward to checking it out, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. And then this is a movie my brother got me for my birthday in October, yesterday, which came out this year. I didn't get around to the theater to watch this one, but I wanted to see it, where the guy is the only one that remembers the Beatles and he starts playing all their songs and becomes a phenomenon. It looked really interesting, looked really good. I heard decent things about it, nothing phenomenal, nothing extraordinary, just good, and I'm looking forward to checking it out, just haven't gotten around to it. And then we have Gran Torino, which is another one I hear is really good, with Clint Eastwood, so looking forward to checking that out as well. That's what I'm going to say for a lot of these, because I don't have any thoughts or opinions on them, just that I hear they're really good, can't wait to check them out. So next we got Kingdom of Heaven. It looks epic. It's like 3 hours long. This is the director's cut of the film, so I gotta find time to watch that, that's for sure, but I'll probably watch The Irishman first before I watch this. I gotta commit to one 3-hour movie before I commit to another. Then we got Law Abiding Citizen. I know nothing about this movie, I just hear it's good, and apparently it was the best thriller of the year, according to Fred Topple from canmag.com. Never even heard of canmag.com. Then we got Equilibrium, with Christian Bale and Taye Diggs. I don't know much about this film either. I've just heard good things about it, and I saw it. It was cheap, so I picked it up. Okay, and that's the pile of movies that I haven't seen. So now we can start getting into my thoughts and opinions on movies that I have seen, with this next pile right here. So let's just get into it. So the next one up is a movie that I saw in Walmart that I'd never even heard of. I haven't heard anything about it, but the minute I read the title, I had to watch it with my friends. I just knew I had to pick it up and watch it with my friends. The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot, starring Sam Elliott. Now that title alone, you'd think this movie is crazy, it's off the walls. It really wasn't. Unfortunately, we were a little let down by this movie. Now, when it offers what the title suggests, it's actually ridiculously fun. Unfortunately, that portion of the film is only like 10% of the movie. The rest of it is just Sam Elliott's character reflecting on his life in this really like Oscar baity movie that we just did not think we were gonna get, and it was honestly kind of boring. So The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot was kind of really disappointing, but when it gave us what we wanted, It was awesome. Next one up is one that I picked up on Black Friday for really cheap just to live through the nostalgia. Hoodwinked. Yeah, I own Hoodwinked. I don't even know. Have you guys seen Hoodwinked? I watched this when I was like really young. When I was a young kid, I watched Hoodwinked. I'm not gonna say it held up, but it was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be all these years later. It had a couple moments that I actually still found enjoyment with. I don't think it's a great movie, but I also don't think it's a garbage dumpster fire either. It's not one from my childhood that I'll revisit often, but it was fun to look back at this, and for a Black Friday price, it was worth it. Up next, we have Dunkirk, the Christopher Nolan movie. I enjoyed Dunkirk. I didn't think it was like fantastic. I thought it looked really good, and I thought like all the practical stuff and the direction and the acting was all good. I just didn't really get attached to any of the characters. There wasn't a character that they really let you get attached to that kind of hurt the movie for me. I need a character. I need characters that I can connect to in order for me to really be invested in a story and in a movie, and that didn't have it for me. As a spectacle, it's really great to look at, but as a story, it just doesn't engage me, and it's not riveting enough or thrilling enough for me to really sit down and enjoy it all that much. But it is a movie that I think is good, and I might want to revisit again sometime, so I picked it up. The next one up, we have Lady and the Tramp. Now, funny story about Lady and the Tramp right here. I saw this in a pawn shop for $10, and I thought, what a great price to watch Lady and the Tramp before the live action one comes out on Disney+. I'm going to revisit the original one, watch the new one, and then I'll talk about the new one after seeing the original one. I didn't even think that the original one was going to be on Disney+. Like, that was not in my mind at all. And of course, Lady and the Tramp, like many other Disney titles, are on Disney+. So I could have just watched Lady and the Tramp on Disney+, and I didn't need to have the Blu-ray, but now I own the Blu-ray. And you know what? No regrets. Up next, we have another Disney title, Tangled. This was one I picked up on Black Friday. And again, another one that's on Disney+. But you know what? I wanted to own it on Blu-ray. I did. I like Tangled. I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure or not. It's not a guilty pleasure because it's a good movie. I really enjoyed Tangled. I'm one of those people that think it should be just as popular as Frozen. The songs aren't as catchy as Frozen. That's why I think Frozen took the power over it. But I did enjoy Tangled. I've watched it a couple months ago again, and I still really like it from the first time I saw it. So I picked it up on Black Friday. Up next, we probably have one of Seth Rogen's best movies, in my opinion, 50/50. A really good balance of comedy and drama that centers around Joseph Gordon-Levitt dealing with cancer and his friends around him and how it affects all of their lives. I think it's heartwarming, it's funny, it's touching, it's got a great story and great acting, great actors in it. I really enjoy 50/50. And so yeah, I picked this up to rewatch it again because I really like this movie. Up next, we got a triple feature, but I really only care about one of them. We got Grease, Grease 2, and Grease Live. I actually watched that when it premiered on TV, and I actually thought it wasn't that bad. I thought they did a really good job with it live, but I really only bought this for the first Grease movie. I like the first Grease movie. It's really funny to watch this movie and look at the actors that are supposed to be in high school and know that they're like in their 40s or whatever the heck they're in. John Travolta. The songs are great. The songs are timeless. The story's a lot of fun. It gets really weird and wonky at the end there, but I really enjoyed Grease. I was really happy to find that. This is one I picked up on Black Friday as well. So yeah, I probably will never watch Grease 2. I've never even seen Grease 2, but I don't really have any interest in seeing that. And Grease Live I might revisit, but I really only bought this for Grease. We're still going. Up next we have, because it's the holiday season, you gotta have some Jimmy Stewart in your life, and you gotta have It's a Wonderful Life. I like It's a Wonderful Life. I haven't seen it in a little bit. I don't even think I watched this actually last Christmas. I watched this a couple Christmases ago, but it's not a staple in my household. We don't watch it every single Christmas. But it is one that I want to revisit. It is one that I want to watch this holiday season. I remember it being really good. I remember really liking it. Actually, this might be the movie that got me into black and white films, to be honest, because I think this was the first black and white movie I ever saw. And James Stewart is great. Love him in like the Alfred Hitchcock movies like Rear Window and Vertigo. So I'm really looking forward to watching It's a Wonderful Life again. And this one comes with the colored version, which is interesting. I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life in color, so it's going to be really interesting to see what that looks like with color. Up next, we have one that kind of resolves a cliffhanger of one of our Blu-ray pickups. I'm going to pick that up. Not what I came here to find, but definitely going to pick that up. That is an awesome treasure to find. So Galaxy Quest wasn't supposed to be out yet. They were putting it out on Tuesday. It was on the shelf early for some reason. He couldn't sell it to me. Bit of a bummer, but it was nice of him to do that. Galaxy Quest on the Steelbook. Never give up, never surrender. Galaxy Quest is a lot of fun. I really, really like Galaxy Quest. I saw it on Netflix one night and I was hooked. I love this movie. Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver, all those guys are so good. It's like a Star Trek parody, kind of like homage and love letter to it as well. It's just so good. It's so great. I actually, just talking about it, I want to watch it again. So I finally got the Galaxy Quest Steelbook. I think the Steelbook looks just as awesome as the movie is. Then up next, we have one that's kind of a cheat, putting it in the I've seen pile, because I've only seen one of the movies in the collection, but I picked this up. I found it on Amazon with all the talk of him being recreated in this new movie coming up. I wanted to finish his filmography. I got the James Dean movie collection with East of Eden, Rebel Without a Cause, and Giant. And I've only seen Rebel Without a Cause. I really love Rebel Without a Cause. I enjoy it so much. I think it's great. I got the bullets! Phenomenal. I haven't seen East of Eden and I haven't seen Giant, so I'm looking forward to checking those out as too. But as far as the Rebel Without a Cause goes, I really like that. And if you haven't seen any James Dean movies, I can't recommend the other two, but I definitely recommend checking out Rebel Without a Cause because I really dug it. Next, we have Shrek. Yeah, I picked up the first Shrek movie. I had the other two movies. I had Shrek the Third and the Shrek Forever After, which are like the worst Shrek movies. I still kind of enjoy them. But we got the first Shrek, which is one of the good ones. I just have to get Shrek 2, and then I've got all the Shrek movies. Probably would have been better to just buy the set of Shrek, but you know what? I'll probably buy all the individual ones, then find the set of Shrek for a cheaper price, pick that up, and get rid of all the individual ones. But for now, I'm looking at all the individual ones. So we're looking for Shrek 2 next, but I picked up the first Shrek. And the first Shrek is one of those movies that I think is just, it's a timeless animated film. It still holds up as an adult. It's still a lot of fun. It's really funny. It's really creative how it takes the twist of those fairy tale creatures and those fairy tale storylines and how they use all those characters and storylines in the Shrek movie. I really enjoy how they do that. So yeah, I picked up Shrek, a classic. Star Trek by J.J. Abrams is our next movie that I picked up. This is the first Star Trek movie. I don't think I've seen Wrath of Khan, and I don't think I've seen the third one. What's the third one even called? Star Trek Beyond, right? Or is that the TV show? Star Trek by J.J. Abrams. This is the only one that I've seen now that I think about it. And I really enjoyed this movie. I saw it in theaters with my dad back in like 2009. I actually think that was the last time I saw this movie. I don't think I've seen this. Maybe on Netflix once, but I haven't seen this in a really long time. But I remember really enjoying this movie. I thought it was really cool, a lot of fun. So I picked this up to relive those memories. Yeah, Star Trek 2009. I don't know how it is among Star Trek fans, but I really like it. Then we got Gone with the Wind, the 3-hour epic classic that I have seen once in my life. I thought it was incredible. I thought the scope of the movie was impressive. The cinematography was awesome. The acting was good. The story I actually was really into, even though I wasn't sure if I was going to be based on when this movie takes place. But it was really, really good. By the end of the movie, when you get that line, "Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn." That was such an awesome line after watching the whole movie and getting the context of that line, because that girl was such a brat. The chick here, I didn't really like her in the movie. She was she was just a brat. And by the end of that, when he says those lines, I'm like, yeah, man, you go. She sucks. But I'm looking forward to watching Gone with the Wind again. I really enjoyed it the first time I watched it. It's another 3-hour long movie. I think the only 3-hour long movie I can watch over and over again is Avengers Endgame. But I don't know what that says about me, but you know, whatever. I'm looking forward to checking out Gone with the Wind again. All right, we only got 2 more to go, and they're both movie sets. So let's just jump into it with Planet of the Apes, the original 4 movies. The original 5 movies of Planet of the Apes comes with Planet of the Apes, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Conquest, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes. I have seen all of these movies a really long time ago. I think I didn't, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I finished Battle for the Planet of the Apes. I remember I had these all recorded off of TV on a DVR, and I don't think I finished the 5th one. So, be interesting to watch that again and see if I remember how it ends. But as far as the other 4 movies go, they're hokey, they're cheesy. I don't know that I can say that they hold up, but you know what? They're fun. I enjoy them, especially the first one. I really like the first Planet of the Apes movie. I think it's really fun. I think it's fun to see all those guys running around in these monkey masks. And Escape from the Planet of the Apes, I think, is another one that I've seen where they go back in time or something and they're all captured. I don't know. I just remember these movies being really, really ridiculous, and I look forward to watching them again. But the other sequels I've only seen once, so they'll be fun to revisit again. And for the final movie, or movies I should say, that I picked up over the past month or so is is the Alien Anthology movies. Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection all come in this set. I've seen Alien and Aliens. I have yet to see Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection because I heard very bad things about them. But I wanted to see them. They came in this anthology set. It was very cheap, so I decided to just pick up all 4 Alien movies. It also comes in like this really nice booklet here, where you got all the movies there, and they have like their own individual artwork. I mean, look at that. That's sick. Come on. Look at this. That's awesome. You got it for all the movies. Like, look at that. Get away from her. Alien 3. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. That looks straight out of The Mandalorian right there. I've been watching The Mandalorian, by the way. I think it's fantastic. Ooh, look at that. Sigourney Weaver in a broken pod. Yep. That's awesome. See, I don't know the context of that. I haven't seen that movie, but these are gorgeous. Look at that. That is so cool. When you got the xenomorph crawling all... Is he on the roof there, or is he in water? I can't really tell. I guess I'll know the context when I watch the movies. But yeah, all the way up to Alien Resurrection. And then we got some behind-the-scenes archives here. So those will be fun to look at too. So with that, guys, that concludes this video for all these movies that I've picked up over the past month. I just wanted to do this because I felt kind of bad that I haven't been doing a Blu-ray pickup. I think it's only been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've done a Blu-ray pickup, which I guess isn't that bad, but I do feel kind of bad when I'm going out buying these movies and I'm not making a video on a Blu-ray pickup for you guys. I really enjoy doing those videos. I love the feedback I get from them. I love connecting with you guys. You guys are always so kind and positive and nice with those videos, and I really appreciate it. They're not going anywhere. They just won't be back until the new year because life is just kind of busy, kind of hectic right now. And on that note, plug time! I went out and saw Knives Out last week, and I haven't been able to sit down and make a review for it just yet. But that review will probably be coming out on Friday, is when I'll probably be able to sit down and shoot a review for Knives Out and give my thoughts and opinions on Knives Out. And also on Saturday, I am continuing with the Star Wars movies. They've been kind of tricky to get done. As I've said, life's been kind of hectic at the moment. But I'm trudging through them, and I will have my review of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back coming out on Saturday at the latest. And I really appreciate all you guys that have been watching those videos and talking Star Wars with me. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying going through them. So keep your eyes open for Knives Out and Empire Strikes Back coming out at the end of this week. And with that, guys, that concludes this video. I just wanted to sit down and talk some movies with you, have a nice conversation down in the comment section below, which reminds me, once again, guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. Make sure that you leave all your thoughts and opinions on these movies, as you've heard mine, down in the comment section below so that we can get a fun conversation going about all these movies. And make sure you tell me what you've been picking up for these past few months. I'd love to know how your guys' collections are growing as well. Ugh. Don't shoot a video without bringing some water into the room. I gotta go get a drink. But as always, guys, my name's Zachary Milne. Thank you for talking movies with me, and hope you have yourself a great day.